Okay, hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. There's a body we need to continue inspecting. And
The man before you is naked,
Okay,
but
cool.
for a pair of underpants and white
let's
boots.
inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below.
Are you okay?
Yellow,
You're kind of stuttering a bit.
hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Okay.
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Oh my. Okay, what is it?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits
Oh my god.
lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Okay, I guess vermilion is where the belt comes from. Might be worth checking out. This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
No. They might have forgotten to brief me. I am not telling him this one, because I want to keep my amnesia a secret. Kim will never figure it out, no matter how smart he is. They might have forgotten to brief me.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Okay, ask him to tell you about the what? Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Police officers get briefed about the cases they're given. Sometimes they forget the briefing though and need to be briefed again. Click on Kim and ask him about the case. Cool. I sure wanted him to stay up there. I hope his reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How they even got him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt. Buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
Okay. Well, I hope you wouldn't do that.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus.
I don't
Each
know what
time
the solar
they
plexus
intersect,
is.
a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Shit!
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco!
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the
That was
canvas
pointless.
that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
Okay.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigate Sunshine. Mini.
What's a
Trip
sunshine?
is the world's
What's a
leading
trinket?
manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, CUNO! What the fuck is that?
Oh,
An
shit,
instant color
Kuno.
camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
he has more of a belly than he looked like from far away.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Okay. Yeah, this man does look a bit skinnier from this view. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin
Of course
as
his
colorful
mouth is
as
mute,
the chemical
he's
rainbow
fucking
on the
dead.
photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay. And I can't go into the inventory now. It's grayed out. I have to go through all this dialogue first. Let's look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets.
Comically.
There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Excuse me.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode
chair.
from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
I recognize that voice. That's the guy who was with us in the prologue.
In the past, way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now. But who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black throaty liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Oh, yes. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up.
Oh, that's a lot.
Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something.
Harry!
That's right. Harry.
No, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
Oh, no. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Fuck! Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Corpo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to.
You're a lying sack of shit, Corpo. You're doing this because there is nothing else to do. Everything else is over. It's just me now.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
No.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
A baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppellini.
Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dream.
Oh, I don't want to see you in your dreams. Okay, so now we can ask our imagination of the corpse something whenever we like, I guess. Let's squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Fuck, those are my least favorite colors.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink. His eyes too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
What the fuck is a lividity?
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Oh my god, he's pregnant.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not say that. Too heavy. Dead, 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 dead.
Dabba-doob-doob dead.
Dabba dooba dee die. Bada bee nubby die. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Oh my gosh, you said a slur. But the game censored it with its static. God damn right, Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
That's racist! Why would you say that? You're mean!
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I know what you think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet.
What kind
his
of
neck.
coin slot has glass in front of it? You dumb kids. Kids these gays. Can't even do racism right.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah. Seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Oh my
He
god.
slowly rotates before you,
No!
decomposing.
Why does he rotate towards me? So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
We've gone through every dialogue, but there might be more.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso
Okay. So now, there's something I wanted to do. This thing in the inventory. Interact! Lieutenant Kitsuragi snaps this photo of the hangman's tattoos. It displays the intricate web of blue lines stretching across his torso. You have to admit, it looks quite cool. Use interact button in inventory. Okay, this button.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From it still
heard this
kind of
already.
looks like a map of the stars in the night sky. But something's not right.
Who are you?
Gone
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
for you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Okay. So we need to talk to a historian. Cool. Oh yeah, we should also ask him about the briefing.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh no, what do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, let's do that later
Was
then.
there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Literally anything about it.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Gosh, I can't get over how cool this guy's voice is. He's like... His accent is like a combination of French and Japanese. And I've never heard that before. I love it.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too.
Oh.
We cannot allow that.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this was a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious. But could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
It doesn't have to be murder. It can just be sex.
Actually, it does have to be murder. This is a murder investigation. But we digress.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay.
Good.
Before I even... I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more report.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard.
Beano.
Completely uncopped material, if you say so
You're not
yourself.
gonna call him a Beano. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
That was a failure, apparently. Yeah, let's bring up race. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist,
I have never heard of
isolationist,
Seoul before.
pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola.
I don't know what that is either.
Actually, it's quite interesting.
Maybe it's
Some
fictional.
would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Rêvacholière.
Ever shut it out? Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them.
Oh no.
You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
He's controlling me with his eyebrows.
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Oh, that's a face. That's a face right there. Authority. Apparently that was a legendary check. Give up. There's nothing you can do.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Wow, what a power.
What do you mean?
Do you ever talk with yourself? Sorry, I didn't even read that. You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Nice.
Good.
That's all for now.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
The shuffle, the jam shuffle. How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny
I'm
things.
completely lost.
They're interesting.
I'm just gonna drop this because I'm irreparably lost.
He simply nods.
Okay. Cool, so we got tasks. Let's run the road again. Run the road. Use Kim's shortwave. Ask Kuno, the kid throwing rocks, what he knows. Okay. We can do that right now. Make the body. You're in. Do a preliminary inspection of its different parts. Okay, so apparently that's not complete yet. Whoops. Oh, I completely forgot I made Inland Empire my whatever. Okay. Cool. Bada boom, bada freaking boom. Wow, that quick save wasn't very quick, it was kinda laggy. Let's check out this ladder. This kid's ladder is rickety yet still climbable. This ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Yeah, the gardener that we talked to earlier. Okay, Kuno, let's talk to you, mate.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
That is so rude. That's so rude.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Nappa Kimpy, Kuno. Nappa Kimpy. Hey, good, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Oh no.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Are you fucking Irish?
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's
Oh
on drugs.
boy.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno. Yeah. Throw them rocks at that corpse.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He's riding it. He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake,
Fucking
Kuno.
hell. The rake.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Oh no. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
I'm not shit. I'm not a narc. Screw it, I am a narc. I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what
The
you got.
Kuno.
What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Well, the body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Does that mean a lot or nothing?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Oh my god.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
My god. Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking
My
mutant.
God, a mutant.
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for
okay.
any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
You threw it away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You throw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Spoken like a true monk, Kuno.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker?
My
Came
God.
around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it.
Nice.
You can feel it.
Okay, you've got a lead. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Ah, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Yeah, drugs makes you pretty bad at lying.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science
Let's press
fiction
him.
novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The city of
You're
rage.
building a
That's
city.
it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
He means us.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
My God. There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words.
Let's go, Kuno. No, good on you, Kuno. Yeah.
Fuck are you talking about?
Okay.
He says you're stupid, Kuno.
A
They want
contu-
to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a... What do you mean again? A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
My. These are some very mean kids. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
The ladder. Ever climb on it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Wow, what a screech. So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there?
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
You mean the young woman by rolling in rags, that gardener?
Look, CUNO doesn't explain shit. CUNO just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something
Yeah, whatever.
else.
CUNO doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is CUNO?
CUNO's CUNO, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
CUNO. Primal. Violent.
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? CUNO's the fucking first person?
Watch out, CUNO! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got CUNO! Help!
No!
Ray!
No! No! The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the CUNO, help!
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the CUNO beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drive your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before CUNO fucks you.
Okay. No! Damaged morale! Wait, what's...
Despair creeps into you. Getting fat on your weakness.
What?
Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Oh, no, these are all bad. These are all bad. I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district. But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better.
And? Oh, bloody hell.
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a
I'm not
nervous
reading
breakdown.
this.
He now
What the freak? That's it, I'm loading my save. Okay, I just went through everything except for who is CUNO. Because I don't want to make him angry and lose morale. The letter R is a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. Okay. Now let's just save again. Cool, and we're back. Let's talk to CUNO essay.
CUNO, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, CUNO. Pig's come to take me in.
she means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, CUNO. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Okay. Can I stand in front of him and get hit by a rock? That would be funny. But okay. Is there anything else to look at before we move on? Boards! Hello, boards.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Okay.
No, there's more to this. You get this
Inland
strange
Empire coming in
feeling.
clutch. What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Kim, can you help me out here? What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Okay, fine, let's leave. My perception is so bad. Can I... What? I saw Raphael shaking his head. Raphael Ambrosius Costello. Don't forget, that is his name. Okay, so we can't interact with things we can't access. Okay. I think it's time to leave. No, wait. I think we might be finished with the preliminary investigation. So we should try getting the body down now.
The man before you is naked.
Yep,
but for
okay.
a pair of
Preliminary
underpants
examination
and
is
white
done. Let's
boots.
get him down from there.
His skin is marble.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
New
I
skill
brought chain
point.
cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, shoot up there maybe.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Okay,
Entertain
kids.
CUNO with some shit.
Okay, kids, we've got some real entertainment to show you now.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss CUNO.
Wait, let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you
okay.
said.
Nah, say nothing, let him choose then.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm.
He's gonna do
He
it.
drops a paper cartridge in the barrel.
He's gonna do it.
Separates the scouring stick and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice.
He's gonna shoot down the
mass-produced
body.
muzzle loader. Ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the phallus position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements.
Nothing
a cloud
happened.
of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant
No,
steps
wait,
back
something is
and
happening.
says
It's
to
snowing
himself,
now. He had a snow gun. Kim, you didn't tell me you could control the weather with your gun.
God damn it.
Fucking idiot! Mugabat asshole!
CUNO could have hit it easy, but then CUNO's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
CUNO's sorry too. CUNO feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I can try to shoot him down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the victim.
I'm gonna need your gun for this.
They only have one gun!
Oops.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs CUNO's ever seen.
Officer, why do we only have one gun?
I think someone has stolen it from me. Stolen my gun. Gun is stolen.
Extremely unfortunate. You need to contact your station about it as soon as possible. Try not to lose this one, please.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika! Take it!
Who's
shoot
a
yourself in
banana
the mouth.
poker? Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground
This
and
is
your
not going
left
to
hand
end well.
supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up!
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Point the gun at CUNO.
Do it! Set me free!
You feel as though it would be dangerous
No.
to set this creature free, to roam about the cosmos.
Don't.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder.
Do it!
Oh no! Point the gun at the belt.
Intense shit, copper.
He just pointed our gun at a
Can wave
child.
his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Let's pull the trigger. Oh no, it's number 1 because we responded to provocation. Close your left eye first,
Your
that might
feel
help.
of the
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now? now, fucking faggoty.
Okay, let's try it. 3, 2, 1. 1. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, Did we do it? Oh, he's been shot.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion.
You
With
got
your
him in the
ears still
belly.
ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Morale critical! Heal yourself now! Wait! I can...
Oh my god, he's gonna
Oh, I
fucking
did it!
cry.
I did it!
knew it!
I healed
What
it!
a
I healed
mongrel.
myself. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
He takes the sidearm from you and holsters
It's
it.
not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
CUNO has hands. CUNO can shoot that shit down for you.
No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will. No, Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down.
The lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and says,
We still need to get him down somehow.
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. But how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
Won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're CUNO's bitches.
These guys they just pipe in whenever they want. How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
to the gates. Let's fight,
Physical
I say.
instruments. Let's get to it then. Okay, and we'll get to the harbor next time on the channel. My gosh, it has become so cold now. We were really inspecting this body for so long that the ground turned white. Okay, bye.